Just 24 hours ago, it looked as though Geertruida was going to be signing for Liverpool. However, today it looks as though Jacquet will be the defender that Liverpool signed. However, it's not going to be for January. Where does that leave Liverpool Football Club? What happened with the Geertruida deal? And it looks as though we're heavy in on Kees Smith. People, it's transfer deadline day. It's Monday morning. Sit back, relax. Let's get into this.
Hi, this is Jordan Henderson, and you're watching Team Kop-ish.
We ain't free back again, ripping LFC till the end, so go on tell a friend. If they rockin' red, they're a 10 champions, we the best, we come again. Kop-ish clean up in every region, elevation in every season. Catch up in all the fast match up in real rap, and drifty go on tell them this is that, this is that. This is Kopish, this is Kopish. Reppin' Liverpool to the end, champions, we the best, come again. This is that, this is Kopish, this is Kopish. The main free back up in your screen, real ones know this the place to be. This is Kopish.
Yes, lovely people. I hope you're well and welcome back to the morning meetup show. Welcome back to Kopish. As always, please do smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and all that good stuff as well, people. It is transfer deadline day, and Liverpool Football Club are the club that never fails to amaze and also never fails to have a little bit of drama attached. Yesterday morning, news broke that Geertruida could be making a move from Sunderland to Liverpool. Now, Geertruida is currently on loan from RB Leipzig and on loan at Sunderland. He's having a good season. He's not a guaranteed starter there, but he's having a good season and he's been doing well. Yes, I'm a little bit sick. Sorry, guys, if I sound terrible. I'm losing my voice a little bit and I'm a little bit bunged up. Been a bit all over the weekend, but yeah, just bear with, guys. Bear with. It should be a decent show though. But yeah, me personally, I'm a big fan of Geertruida, and I don't know if you remember, guys. Me and Matt, not summer gone, but the summer before, we really wanted Geertruida to sign for Liverpool, especially when Slot came in, given that he had played under Slot as well. And you look at the fact that he can play right back, left back, centre back, and in an emergency, he can play as defensive midfielder. He effectively is Joe Gomez, but a younger version and a more fit version. So for me, it seemed like a deal that was a bit of a no-brainer. And then he ends up moving to RB Leipzig for around £26 million. And for me, considering we only bought Chiesa in the summer, that for me was a no-brainer. That for me was we should have gone out and got that deal done. But hey ho, we didn't. We did go on to win the league though. And people kind of forgot about that situation. Now, for me, this feels extremely reminiscent of when we won the Champions League. And then we only bought Harvey Elliott, Adrian, and Sepp Vandenberg. But then we went and won the league the year after. And people kind of went, oh, well, like, yeah, it's cool. We didn't buy anyone, but we won the league. So the squad was good enough. And then we were kind of playing catch up from there. If you remember, guys, the summer before Klopp left, we didn't sign anyone in the January. Then we only signed Chiesa. And then we signed no one last January, even though we were sort of linked to Kvaratskhelia. So we had 3 summers without signing anyone. So I know we had a lot of people that we signed in the summer. But if you actually look at the signings, Frimpong came in and replaced Trent, who went. Kirkes replaced Simicas. Leone replaced Kwanzaa. Isak replaced Nunes. And Ekitike replaced, rest in peace, Diogo Jota. We never actually got a replacement for Luis Diaz. We never actually increase the size of the squad, replace players who were leaving. Now, did we improve the squad? Potentially. But it still kind of wasn't enough to do what we needed to do. Big up Vinny in the chat says, no, man, you make me look bad at her. You need a trim. Vinny, I'm going to contact you today. I'm going to contact you today because as you can see, yes, I know. It's bad. It's bad. But going back to what I was saying, so in terms of squad planning, our squad planning hasn't been great. It hasn't. And that does fall at the feet of Edwards and Hughes. But I also have to look back and you look at the last year or so of Klopp's tenure as well. But mainly Hughes and Edwards. Because I do think we should have done stuff not summer gone, the summer before. And obviously the January as well. Plus this January now. This January is going to leave us wanting so much or needing so much in the summer again. And for me, it's negligence, it's frustrating, it's annoying because we always look at Liverpool and go, oh, we're just short there. In the summer, if we had signed Gahey, I'd have still said we're short a wide player, but it would have meant we weren't short a centre-back and a wide player. We all knew Virgil would potentially be all right for the season. We knew Gomez was going to have his injury problems, and we knew Konate might have his injury problems. Now, it's actually switched around. Konate hasn't had any injury problems, really, but Leone's had the injury problems. But again, he's an 18-year-old we brought in after barely playing football for last season, and we couldn't really expect him to be the player straight away. We have poorly planned and we poorly executed, in my opinion, the squad. That's not to say we haven't got a good enough squad, in my opinion, to actually compete for the league. That falls on Arne's slot. It does. For me, our playing style, how we view his lives of players, our tactics, our philosophy, that falls at the feet of Arne's slot. But if you look at just the defenses and isolation, guys, I think the fullback areas are okay at the moment. But even then, is Conor Bradley going to still be the long-term plan with him and Frimpong, because they both seem injury prone? Robbo's going to be going. So what happens with the left-hand side? Do we bring in another left-back to compete with Kirkes? Do we bring in a Simicast type who's just happy to be a backup? For me, I'd rather get someone to compete with Kirkes. If it was up to me, I'd go and grab a Lewis Hall, because I know those two are going to bring the best out of each other. But I don't see us putting that sort of money on the table for Lewis Hall, nor do I see Newcastle wanting to deal with us again. Then you look at the centre-back situation, which for me, I think is horrific in terms of standing. We don't know what's going on with Konate. Virgil is getting older. Gomez is injury prone, even though we love Gomez, but he's injury prone. Leone's going to be coming back from an ACL injury. Plus, we needed that fifth centre-back anyway. We could genuinely be in a situation where we need 2 or 3 centre-backs in the summer as well as a left-back. But add on to that, the fact that we need a defensive midfielder and at least one wide player as well. Like, I don't know. I just think it's really poor we haven't done anything this window. But I say we haven't done anything. It looked very likely yesterday as though we were going to get Geertruida. And now Sunderland had every right to do this. We approached them yesterday, or approached them within the last 48 hours, and we tried to push for a deal. But we didn't. And again, it's this whole reactive nature of Liverpool Football Club. Why were we not proactive? Why did we not try and get a centre-back earlier on in the window? Why did we not do these things? Because we all knew going into the window we needed reinforcements. And again, we're only acting now because Frimpong and Bradley have both picked up injuries this month. If neither had picked up injuries, we wouldn't be getting a centre-back or someone who could play right-back as well. For me, it's extremely, extremely negligent. And I think it puts our top 5 hopes at extreme risk, especially with Chelsea and Man United getting this new manager bounce and actually playing and winning games now. For me, it puts us in an unnecessary situation, an unnecessary predicament. And we've only done this to ourselves, and we've only got ourselves to blame, guys. But in terms of Jeremy Jacquet, the 20-year-old centre-back, he's very athletic, very strong, good in the tackle, but he's very inexperienced as well. And for me, if you're going to get Jeremy Jacquet, you've also got to buy another centre-back who is more experienced. I'm going to beat this dead horse, but Schlotterbeck. If we went about bought Schlotterbeck and Jeremy Jacquet and we were able to keep Konate, then for me, we're set. Because you've got 2 young and up-and-coming centre-backs in Jeremy Jacquet and Leone. You've got Schlotterbeck, Konate and Virgil all playing for starts as well. And then if you want to keep Joe Gomez as the right-back option or left-back option, which I don't think conceivably can be done, then you do that. But otherwise, to me, it makes no... you have to go and get an experienced centre-back as well as Jeremy Jacquet. Because Leone's inexperienced, Jacquet's inexperienced. And if we lose Konate and that Jacquet's a replacement, then I've got questions to ask. Not doubting the kid's talent or potential. I think he's very good. Or from what I've seen of him, he's very good. But there's mistakes in him. He's still young. There's rashness in him. He's still young. He goes to ground a lot. He's still young. If I was going to liken him in 21, I'd almost liken him to a young Rudiger, if anything. A young Rudiger. And we saw how good Rudiger became. Became, in my opinion, a world-class centre-back. But it took him a while to get there. And I don't know if we have that time as a club because of our poor planning in the defensive areas, if we have the time to do that. So before I continue, though, guys, let me speak about our sponsors, and we have a little message from our sponsors. So check this out.
Are you fed up of spending over £100 just for a football jersey? Well, so am I. So why not check out okjersey.com? Right, people, you can pay £15. That's right, £15, and grab yourself a Liverpool jersey. 15, not 50, 15. All you have to do to get a further 8% off as well is use the promo code Kopish, Kopish, people. Check out OK Jersey right now. And look, Valentine's Day is around the corner. Ladies, if you want to get in your man's good books, some football shirts is a good way of doing that. Gents, maybe you even want to get your wifey one. Check out okjersey.com. Check it out now.
Hey, look
what's going on. Do you know what? I said, nah, Carl's going to lose his voice, you know. I said, you sound like you are struggling, blood.
I sound like Macy Gray, bro.
Yeah, I said, nah, Carl needs some help. Pause, you get me?
No,
Can't leave man by himself, you get me? So, yeah, man, I thought, let me just,
How you doing,
all
bro?
right. Come on, man. You know what time it is. Always supporting my brothers, them. Big up Drift, big up Cal, each and every time. Big up the chat, man. What we saying?
Not too bad, bro. What are you saying?
Do you know what? Obviously, we spoke briefly before we went live.
Yeah. And yesterday. We spoke yesterday as well.
Yeah. And obviously, like, I'm happy with the signing. Like you, I don't know. I've never watched a full game of him, so I can't really give a full kind of breakdown. But from all the highlights and clips that I've seen, he does look good. I think he's about 6'2". He's athletic. He can read the game. He's kind of like them defenders that's very front-footed. And yeah, you're right. He can make a mistake, but he's a young defender. Those are the things that I guess that's just going to be part of the game. Obviously, once he gets older, you're hoping to eradicate those things. But the fact that, you know, Chelsea wanted him, I think Bayern Munich wanted him as well. That kind of shows you the level of defender that we are actually about to buy. So I'm happy with it. The only thing is that we're not getting him in the summer, but maybe that little bit of extra development in League R might actually help him. Do you get what I'm saying?
I think Chelsea have moved on to a player who plays for Nantes called Tylel Tati, and he's likened a lot to Nathan Zizi. Remember, I was banging on about Nathan Zizi in the summer.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
He's sort of the heir to Nathan Zizi's throne, and even him, Nathan Zizi's not even that old, but Tati is, I think, 18 years old, and I think he's going for around 30 mil. And again, he's highly regarded. I mean, the French national team and the pool in France at the moment is just
a joke. But they've always been like that, though. From
they have, but not to this level. It feels like every year about 3-4 gems are coming through the different academies, and then they're becoming bad boys. It's crazy. Geertruida, Matt. Let's speak about Geertruida, because obviously we've spoken about Geertruida offline.
Yeah.
We were probably two of the people that really tried to push the narrative of getting Geertruida in, especially the fact that he played with Slot at Feyenoord as well. The same with Minter as well. I thought we should have made a push for Minter as well, given that he only went for like 30 mil. Do you think we go back in for Geertruida, or do you think we went in for him in an emergency situation?
I think it was an emergency. I don't think it was planned. I think the only reason we obviously tried to get him is because we saw the injuries to Bradley and Frimpong. Liverpool said, you know what? We know a player that we were on the verge of potentially signing last summer. Or should I say the summer before? No, what was it been? It would have been a summer of 2024, innit?
2024 summer.
Yeah, summer 2024. So
for 26 million, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so he was definitely already on the radar. So let's move my desk. He was definitely on the radar for one of the players we were going to sign. Listen, it was going to be a loan. I understand Sunderland's stance on it in terms of the replacement, because that's what, it does feel a little bit like Guehi all over again, because it all depended on Sunderland. Apparently Leipzig, because obviously he's owned by Leipzig, on loan to Sunderland. Leipzig were happy with the conditions. It's just that Sunderland weren't happy. I think they felt it was maybe a bit too late in the window, and that's why a deal apparently couldn't get done. Apparently, or should I say reportedly, we agreed personal terms with him. He was happy to join Liverpool, But Sunderland, yeah, they couldn't get a replacement in. And I'll be honest with you as well, he's actually played well. Might not have been outstanding, but he's done very well for them. And his versatility is also helping out Sunderland. Remember, he's a right back that can play centre back, he can play left back, and he can play DM, bro. And in my opinion, we probably should have signed him when we had the chance.
Yeah.
Me and you was talking about him before. It was like, it's a no-brainer kind of signing.
I mean, you're spot on, Matt. Not just that, though. Given that we will speak about Joe Gomez's injury situation and the fact that you said he can play left back, right back, and centre back. Who else can do that? Joe Gomez.
How
many times has Drift, shout out to Drift, how many times has he said, we want a younger version of Joe Gomez, he's more available? Effectively, Geertruida is that guy. So who's to say we don't move again for him in the summer? Because if he's not really wanted at Leipzig, if he's only on loan, then surely him replacing Gomez could be the right thing. I know people are going to say, don't want any more Dutch players. I hear that. I do hear that.
We've been linked to another Dutch player as well.
Yeah, Kees Smith. Yeah, we'll speak about him as well.
We're going to speak about him in a minute. Yeah.
Surely, in terms of just replacing Gomez, it makes sense, no?
It does. What's this? Island. This is why I want to chat. This is why when I saw Carl about to lose his voice, I said, nah, do you know what's going to happen? He's going to be talking and then he won't be able to speak, bro. It'll be peak. Or you won't even hear none. You just have to just put up some text on the screen. So I said, you know what? Carl needs a bit of support. Now in terms of what was we saying? The
signing him in the summer potentially to replace Gomez.
Yeah, to replace Gomez. It makes sense. The only thing I will say though is, does this say that the manager is staying? Because
oh man,
no, you have to, because remember, I'm not saying Liverpool. I think Slot has identified Geertruida. Obviously, he's managed him before. Remember, if I'm not mistaken, he was captain at Feyenoord as well, right? Does that kind of tell you? I know Tev said why, but I'm just trying to read between the lines. Does this signify? Yeah, go on.
Shout out to Naman here. Paul Slot has just signed one Dutch player and is facing allegations for Dutch quota. Let's be real, bro. Virgil was signed by Klopp. Gakpo was signed by Klopp. It's only Frimpong that Klopp's brought in. So that Slot's brought in, sorry.
It is.
I think the allegations were there because he always plays Gakpo, right? Is that what the allegation is?
He always plays Gakpo. Obviously, we signed Frimpong. Oh, but Thingy's Dutch though, isn't he? Linders.
Yeah, but Linders, he's not related to Slot, bro. We're just throwing them.
No, but Linders wanted to kind of turn it a bit like the Dutch porting, innit?
He did, but that's not Slot's fault.
Remember,
Slot,
so Grav as well. There's Beer. Listen, I
forgot about Grav as well. But that was
Grav as well.
That was a Slot signing as well, though. Klopp signing, sorry.
Yeah, but it's
actually unfair. We're actually labeling Slot just went to buy his boys.
Yeah, but Linders was there though. Linders was there as well. Right.
But no pun intended, but we're just datching them all in the Dutch pot together, innit? Like,
hey, Cal, right now you sound so mad. Yeah, no, Carl's trying his best, chat. He tried. Listen, yeah, maybe you've got a point because it's only really Frimpong, but let's say we do sign Geertruida, that would be the second one. And obviously, and it's mainly because of Gakpo. I think that's the main thing in it. It's Gakpo. He never drops him, even when he's in bad form. It takes a lot for him to not play. And yeah, we've still been linked to just Beer Dutch players, bro.
Yeah.
Beer them.
I hear it. I do hear it. In regards to Jacquet, the fee is what, 55 mil plus 5 mil in add-ons, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What do you feel about the price? Considering he's not very proven, I think that's quite high.
All right. It's a lot of money. Don't get twisted. It is a lot of money. You're basically paying for potential. Because
surely Schlotterbeck, I think Schlotterbeck's cheaper than that.
Yeah, you're paying for potential. I think the reason why the price is like that, though, Cal, is because there was a transfer battle. If we're the only club that has gone in for him, we get him for a lot cheaper. Remember, Ren said from the beginning they want a record sell. Their record sell was Jeremy Doku to Man City. I can't remember the price, but that was their record sell. And they said from the get, and they said from the get go, we want a club record signing to beat that Doku one. Lo and behold, They drive up the price. You got Bayern Munich that were in the beginning of the race. Chelsea, everyone thought was going to win that race. Everyone thought they were going to. But you know, I will say, big up to Fabrizio, because Fabrizio every time kept on saying Chelsea are in the driver's seat, but Liverpool are still there. Liverpool are still trying. Liverpool have not gone away. They are pushing. But right now, this is a couple of days ago, Chelsea kind of like in the driving race. He kept on saying Liverpool, Liverpool, and no one really believed him because every other reporter was saying Chelsea. And lo and behold, this is where, as much as FSG have annoyed us with certain things, you have to give them credit. You just have to, because it does make me wonder, did Liverpool not go for Mark Guehi because they thought to themselves, well, this player here represents a better signing for us long term? I'm not saying I agree with it, because I still think we should have got Guehi as well as Jacquet. But it does make me wonder, was that their way of thinking in this? And again, I just want to make this clear. Not what I would have wanted, but I'm just thinking maybe that's what they saw. Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear it. Again. Could we not have done both? Could we have not signed Guehi for now and then Jacquet in the summer?
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm just thinking they may have looked at it and gone, if we get Guehi, he wants over 200k. You get this guy in for the summer, his wages will be a lot lower, and maybe they feel like he's got more potential than Guehi. There's nothing wrong with Guehi, but I do think there was an overhype on Guehi a little bit. Only because, you know, when you get linked with a player, you just can't even think about all the negatives. You just think about all the positives of the player. And rightly so, but you've got to take into consideration, because did you see Guehi yesterday?
No, I've heard. Was it that
against
bad?
Spurs?
Was it that bad?
He wasn't tragic. It's just that I expected better, personally. I did expect a bit better. But you got to understand, was that his second game, maybe? I think, or something like that. He's got to settle in and whatnot. So, you know?
Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. I think if we sign Jacquet, it's good intent.
Yeah, he did score an own goal, to be fair. He did.
And it does set us up well for the future of him and Leone. That being said, though, I think a lot comes down to his Konate situation. We need to know what's going on with the Konate situation, because if we don't keep Konate, then I think we put ourselves in a really bad situation. But just on that as well, I hate to be the guy who says it all the time, but homegrown. What's going on with our homegrown status stuff?
All right, so okay, if you're thinking about homegrown, I will be shocked if Liverpool don't try for Adam Wharton in the summer. He will be homegrown. I can't think off the top of my head any other homegrown player that will kind of go straight into Liverpool's squad other than Wharton, if I'm being realistic. Maybe an Elliot Anderson as well. But again, I think Man City will be there. Other clubs will be there. But yeah, Morgan Rogers as well. Here's the thing. Liverpool, we're a weird club when it comes to signing players. You think that we're not involved in certain players, and then all of a sudden, we're right there. Because if I'm being honest, chat, a week ago, who would have said that we would have signed Jeremy Jacquet? Like, I wouldn't have thought that. I would have thought he was going Chelsea. Liverpool do have a plan. It's just that our plan can be a little bit erratic, though. And a bit last minute. We're like, oh, my days. What is going on? Wow, we've got to get involved. So, but maybe this is the plan all along. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. It's interesting. It really is interesting to see what's going to happen. There are rumors circling at the moment that Calvin Ramsey could potentially be going out on loan if an offer comes in. Now, I'm no genius, Matt, but if I have 3 cars in my garage and 2 of them break down, wouldn't it be a bit silly of me to just sell the other car without a replacement?
Apparently, we like going to the mechanic, bro.
Well,
we like wasting money on the mechanic, bro. That's what we like to do, bro.
How bad does Slot view Calvin Ramsey to not even get a chance as third choice right back? When
Jacquet's on his way, you know. You see,
is that him? Is that him on the plane?
Yeah, he's on his way still, or he might be here now. He's on his way still. You get me?
I mean, do you think if Calvin Ramsey goes out on loan, do you think we actually bring someone else in, or is it just that? Is it he just goes out on loan because Slot don't rate him, and we're gonna run Szoboszlai right back from now until the end of the season.
Slot doesn't rate him. It's frustrating. I think Calvin Ramsey has talent. We don't know if he's good enough to be a Liverpool starting 11 type player, but he's never really been given a chance. And it's kind of a shame because with young players, they need that opportunity to see whether they're good enough. And I don't feel like he's had that opportunity. And I'm just reading here from James Pearce, where literally, like you just said, Calvin Ramsey could go out on loan today if a suitable offer is forthcoming. And I don't know whether that's a loan or a permanent, but it's such a shame because I feel like there's talent there. We just don't know how good he is because he hasn't been given that full opportunity, bro.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, it's annoying because look, he's had that one appearance so far this season against Crystal Palace, and I actually think he looked good. I think he looked good in that game. He's probably one of our best players in that game. But since then, like, Slot's just dashed him back in the basement and said he's bread and water for the rest of the year. So this is what Slot seems to do. He doesn't have any man management.
He don't really rate youngsters. He feels like, do you know what it is? All right.
He's like Mourinho on steroids.
Shall I be honest? Right now, because I haven't watched enough of Jacquet, it does make you think then, even though the person I'm about to mention had a little bit of an indifferent time at Liverpool, I'm going to say this though. You see Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa has gone out on loan. No, we've sold Kwanzaa, right? But we've got a buyback, right? But now you brought in Jacquet. But Kwanzaa obviously had Premier League experience and could have built on that. It does make you wonder what the thinking was behind that. It does. Because can anyone really sit here and say Jacquet's automatically better, even though he might have higher potential? Is he better already? Because at least Kwanzaa's playing in a higher higher quality league, shall we say?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think Kwanzaa was ready to be a starter for Liverpool, but I definitely would have been fine with him being
in the squad, right?
Yeah, I always remember when he came through his fifth choice centre back, because at the time we had Virgil, Konate, Matip, Gomez, and then him. So fifth choice, Kwanzaa was brilliant. And then even throughout that season, Matip got injured, Kwanzaa became fourth choice, but Kwanzaa looked really good. Had a couple of moments where he made mistakes, but he was really good. But let's be real, Slot completely killed the kid's confidence.
He did. And he killed his confidence and then said, by the way, you're getting sold. So basically, you're not good enough.
Yeah, I'm not sitting there saying we can't buy Kwanzaa back, but I also think we can buy better than Kwanzaa as well.
Yeah.
Like, I personally wouldn't do it.
Just a little bit of more news, guys. This is from Andy Hunter from The Guardian. He's pretty well respected. So he goes, Liverpool's 60 million deal for Jeremy Jacquet is in keeping with long held plans to rebuild their central defense with some of the most promising young talent in Europe. Lenny Euro and Dean Huijsen, who Liverpool missed out on, and Giovanni Leone, who did arrive last season, were also part of the strategy. Jacquet will join in the summer when both Konate and Robertson could depart on free transfers. As things stand, Jacquet is expected to be the only incoming at Liverpool today. So this is why when I say, Carl, before we even went live, that I'm scared and worried that this is Ibu's replacement. And I'll be honest with you, if it is, I'm not happy with that. That's a massive downgrade in quality. Ibu, for me, when Ibu is on job, he, for me, is one of the best centre-backs in world football. Obviously, we know he has games where he gets a bit head loss or can make a mistake. And yes, he's maybe cost us points this season. I mean, Van Dijk has as well. But the point being is that if you're going to replace, if you're going to, get a Konate replacement with such a young defender, it's going to take a bit of time. Now, he could hit the ground running, but even Saliba, who, again, is a very, very good centre-back, went out on loan back to, I think, was it Marseille? I think it was.
No, wasn't it Saint Etienne, I think?
I think he came from Saint Etienne, but didn't he go on loan on Marseille?
Oh, might have done then.
I want to say.
No, you're spot on. Remember, brother, only up until 2 years ago, people were still calling Gabriel Boza. Like, defenders mature later because it's such a tough position to play. And I look at the Jacquet situation. I think he's probably going to have some really brilliant games, but he's going to have some really bad games. And that inconsistency alongside an aging Virgil van Dijk, for me, is very risky business, in my opinion.
Hold on, what is this? Matt, you spent the last year... What?
You got the wrong person.
Me?
You definitely got the wrong person.
This brother's just out here being racist because it definitely weren't me, fam.
Yeah, that weren't.
People will say I'm too much of a
Yeah, people say the other thing. They say you're too much.
I'm pro Konate.
Yeah,
eh?
I definitely ain't you. I'm not gonna lie. The chat has been quite funny today. I saw someone say,
chat to send any black man on the screen must just mean that. Yeah, God mad. Yeah, racist. How dare? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Whatever your name is.
You're the wrong person.
You're the wrong person. You must be in the wrong stream.
Oh man.
Yo.
So yeah, I don't know, man. This
situation. Chill out, bro. Chill out.
The situation.
Chill out, bro. I'm only messing, man. It's too early in the morning, bro. Too early in the morning for this. I'm only playing, bro.
This centre back situation is horrific at the moment. I genuinely want to see what's going to happen next, because as things stands, we're not in a great shape to take things forward.
Yeah. Do you know what I think? No word of a lie. He might think it might have been months, because big up months. Months.
You look nothing like months, bro.
I know. I don't even understand. Like big up Monts has a hairline. I have a beard. Completely two different people. Big up Monts, my brother. Yeah. Crazy.
Completely two different people.
In it. Big up Monts though, my brother. Come on,
man. Kees Smith, Matt, 20-year-old Dutch midfielder, heavily linked with him at the moment. What's your thoughts on this? Do we need another young midfielder, bro?
Doing a bit of research, yeah. Carl, this guy he's got it.
All right, Matt. Is this gonna be like my Ugarte hype, and is this gonna be like your?
No, Carl, this ain't Ugarte, blood. This is
Matt's wife.
Carl,
let me tell you something again, bro. Because
all right, let me tell you, for people that might not know about him, Kees Smith, Dutch, 20 years old. I think he's about 5'11". Kind of like not built, but like he's built for Prem. He's agile, quick feet, can drive with the ball. He's a number 8. That very good pass of the ball, can break lines. He can also play 6. He can also play 10. The guy is cold. Please, people, I know I've made mistakes. Yeah, you lot are never gonna forgive me for the Max Vifer. I hear it. I promise you.
And Naby Keita as well.
Yeah,
that's what the chat said, not me. That's what the chat said.
Yeah, but Naby Keita just got injured, bro.
Oh, bro. I'm just reading what the chat said, bro.
No, man, the chat.
I'm not in a position to beef anyone right now, bro. It's not me.
No. I promise you, Kees Smith, is a baller, fam. Obviously, we don't know the level that he can reach, but the potential, bruv, is serious, Nah, he's serious, bro.
No. Some of these comments have been it's dude. A gravel advert is crazy.
The potential, chat, tell me if I'm lying. If you know about Kees Smith, you know the settings. Bruv, just because he plays for AZ Alkmaar.
I'm with Russell here. Can he tackle, bro?
Yes.
Because if he can't tackle, I'm sick of having midfielders in the team.
How what's his? How can I describe him? Who do I describe his play style like? Because he's a ball carrier and he's got a very good IQ, but he's robust at the same time, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? He's not one of them static midfielders, bro.
Can he play right back?
No, he can't.
Can he play centre back?
Right. No, he can play 8, he can play 6, and he can play 10.
Curtis Jones can do that though.
I want to liken him to someone else, but if I say the name, people are gonna say I'm going mad.
I'll say it. People are saying he's very similar to KDB.
He is, bro.
I never said that. People said that.
I'll run it. I don't care. I'll run that agenda. Yeah, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You chat, no, I don't care. Me and the chat got a love-hate relationship.
He's a mix of De Bruyne and Rodri. De Bruyne and Rodri.
No, De Bruyne and Pedri, bro.
Oh my, he better be, man.
Remember, not quality, playing style. Just style, not quality. Bruv, no one can move to KDB and Pedri. Like, that person would have to do so much. Kees Smith, playing style, just style. He's an 8, but he's got traits of a 10. Very good close control, good agility, low center of gravity, good IQ. Trust me, bruv. If we sign him, he could be a problem.
All right,
But
so
again,
let's say we signed him then, Matt. Where does
yeah.
how do we set up the midfield then?
All right, let's just say that he was to sign. You wouldn't start him straight away, but you could play him alongside. Let me give you an example: 3-man midfield of Gravenberch, Soboslai, and Smit.
So Smith would play as the 10 in that system.
He'll play in the advanced 8. You want two advanced 8s in Soboslai and Smit because he's not a 10, he's an 8. Do you get what I'm saying?
Fairs. Okay. Fairs.
But you heard it here first. Listen, if he turns out to be the truth, bruv, I will remember this day, 2nd of Feb.
I don't know much about him. Right, let me have these supers.
Yeah.
People, we are going to be live on Hassam's show.
Actually, Cal, do you want me to read them?
Yeah, please. Yeah,
I just thought, you're going mad. Let me read out these supers. Mama.
I'm not gonna lie, some of the comments have been elite today.
Come on, man, you done already. Big up the chat each and every time. Listen, there's over 700 people in the arena. Smash the like button. Can we please get this to 700 likes, people? We are on the verge of signing Jeremy Jacquet. Cal is even unwell and he's still here. I'm here. You get what I'm saying? Smash the like button for Team Kop-ish. Get us to 50k as well, people. But just don't forget to smash the like. And also, hype up the video. There's a thing where on YouTube, I think you can hype the video as well, just to kind of push the algorithm for other people to see the content that maybe others haven't seen. So, yeah, man, would really appreciate that. Aquia says, get well soon, brother. Big up Aquia. Big up Asher. Big growing, voice breaking. Big man now, Cal. Big up Cal Kratos, get what? Oh, that picture is mad.
Do you see now one got bald? Do you see now? You see it, man?
No, but that looks mad. That looks like it could be in a movie or something. Man said you could play Kratos, Big up John Conway. He says, big up Callum, get well soon. Big up Ian. He says, morning, guys. I just traveled to Liverpool all the way from Los Angeles to see the game at Anfield over the weekend. A dream come true. Going back to London. Needed Jamaican food. Okay. Recommendation, please. Big up. Okay.
If you're in London, there's a place called Ayana's in East London. Beautiful food. Bit pricey, but really, really nice food. Really nice food.
Yeah, cool. Big up Mr. T, big up Matt and Island Dash. Laugh out loud. Get well soon. Big up Naaman.
Yeah, that's the one I read out earlier.
Oh, okay. Cool. Big up Mr. Cow, you are killing me, Laugh
this
out
is
loud.
The grind, guys. We don't know days off, man.
Man said Carl should use the Stephen Hawking voice thing. God, that's crazy. That's mad, Hey, big up, Mr. Again, Cal. Your voice sounds so much. Everything you say sounds like a movie quote, Big up Queer. Someone said it's because of bad apple juice. Bad apple juice, Big up A_. Yo, imagine Cal beef in the chat with this voice. Yeah, it'll be dark. Still be dark. Yeah, big up Bonkers. Owen Beck has returned from his loan spell.
Can anyone confirm, is that because he's injured or because we actually want to integrate him into the squad, please? If anyone can. I think he's injured.
Oh, okay. Big up Faz. How do you pronounce this guy's name?
Ayub Buadi. He's sick.
Ayub, yeah. Wait, who does he play for?
Plays in France.
Was he midfielder? Winger?
Yeah, DM. Quality.
I think Yards told me about him,
Yeah, absolutely.
Big up Yards in the chat. I think Yards told me about him still.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Yeah. Big up Ash. Cal's voice in more trouble than...
Did you see that, Matt?
I did see. Man's weak. Yeah. Fully. Man got punched. The wing started to reveal. That's crazy, I can't lie. That could never happen. That could never happen. That's why when you say it's time to let go, it's time to let go, man. Big up Cat Sunday. We're in a bidding war for Smith. Oh, is it? Okay, we're in a bidding war. Big up Cat Sunday again. No lies, he's a mix of De Bruyne and Rodri. Okay, he's gone De Bruyne and Rodri.
Praise.
But again, when people are saying that, there's the same plain stuff. Remember,
Yeah,
they're not, because I think when you
yeah.
hear the names, everyone just assumes the quality, but it's plain style, isn't it? Because 8_ Carl Sanderson. I mean Tyson Fury. I'll beat Usyk every day, twice on a Sunday. Is that you, mate? Big up Golda. Man, since there was one week a game in Feb, content is going to be peak midweek. I have a couple of ideas for better content. Midweek, mukbang with Matt, and audiobook reading with Money Mayweather Matt. Make it live in the comment. You're taking the absolute piss. You're taking an absolute piss. That is so disrespectful. What did I do? I came in to help out Carl, and I'm just getting corned. I'm getting stoned. Big up Carl reading like this is still better than Matt. No, this
That's what I mean. The chat have no chill, bro. They have
no reason. I've lost the dress of him, clearly. I'd rather hear ill Cal read over illiterate Matt. Wow. I've lost the dressing room. They don't respect me no more.
We've all lost the dressing room, bro.
No, they don't respect me no more, bro. They don't respect me. They never used to speak like this. Big Ash, Cal, about to do the ring walk with the Undertaker. Man said, Paul Bearer, you know. Undertaker. Big up Dodie. Turned 23 yesterday. 7 years watching you keep. Oh, big up yourself.
Big up, man. Big up.
Yeah. Big up your damn self, man. Happy birthday for yesterday as well. Let's get the where is it? Happy birthday to you, my brother. Blessings each and every time. Happy birthday, already, man. Happy birthday. And yes, 7 years is a long time, man. You're a real one, so I appreciate that, man. Trust me. Appreciate that, man. Big up Mickey Style. We need to have a chat about Slotsman management because it's appalling. On that alone, he needs to go. Yeah, his man management is
horrific.
It's crazy. Big up Ash. Matt saying he's a mix of Wi-Fi and Maradona. You lot never felt disappointed in the comments. I swear that this is why you lot are the best. Though you guys are elite, man. Trust me.
Receipts for days.
Yeah, trust me. You guys are the best, man. This is why we love you guys. And all jokes aside, like we always say this, yeah. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. Like the banter, the crash outs, everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you guys are the real ones. Trust me, man. Appreciate that, man. But yeah, anything before we head out, Cal?
I'll take this one because I just want to say these are Crew's words, not mine. Everyone knows where I sit on this. It's a deal for the summer. FSG stands for Foolish Standards Group. That's very harsh. It's very harsh. But your opinion, not mine. Everyone knows where I stand on this. But no, Matt, on a real, big you up for joining the stream, bro.
Come on, man. I took the crash out. Here's the thing. I took the stoning, bro.
Nah, it's real. No, but yeah, this stream could have gone dark, and then I'd never lived this one down either. People, we are going to be on Hassam's channel at midday, so make sure you stick around. You're going to be redirected from here to there as well. So you got a bit of time to make yourself a drink or whatever. I'm gonna go and have some hot lemon water or something to try and
get a drink, bro. 100.
Yeah. Today might be the day I double with some alcohol. Who knows, bro? But no, big up to each and every one of you. Please do smash that like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And Matt, big up yourself. People, till we see you later on. Stay safe, stay blessed. We're Kopish, are out, people. Take care.
Love, peeps.